Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your Quick Syncs, Infinite, Timeless Weekly Reading. I'm your girl Lola, and welcome to Olalo Taino Tarot. Let's get right into the read. Ask Holy Spirit to join us. I am using the Secret of Tarot deck. Whoa, and it is definitely trying to tell you some stuff. So, Holy Spirit, we ask that you join us for this reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and that you give a reading that Scorpio can easily understand, digest, and take. We're going to start right there. It's our first card. Ooh, thank you, Holy Spirit, for speaking. Ashe. Okay. So, past, present, and future. What else do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. Well, got some things to talk about, Scorpio. We got some things on the board for you in this reading. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. In the past, you have gotten a blessing from God, an abundant blessing from God. Money has been granted to you in the past, so you're good when it comes to finances. You figured out how to make your finances rock for you, which is great. In the present, you have been called, judgment has ring the bell, and you've been called to a higher awareness, a higher spiritual awareness, to a new beginning, to a place where that you can rise up and rise above. The card says, there's only one decision that can be made under the circumstances. And this is true. You made the decision under the circumstances to raise yourself up. You've been called to come into a higher alignment and a higher, a higher alignment and a higher awareness. There has been a rebirth and awakening for you. And this is what is going on right now. A rebirth is going on for you. In the future, Three of Pentacles has shown up as a card to tell you that you've learned the skills that you needed to learn, that you've learned, that you've taken on new skills. You've learned and mastered the skills that you needed in order to create the wealth that you want to have. You know your worth. So that is Three of Pentacles. Improvements underway, but there may be delays around it. This is what the card says. Glory, place of worship. Glory or place of worship. I don't know. This is weird little deck that I picked up at a local store, and it's strange. I'm just utilizing the deck because I like the imagery, and I wanted to see if I could read with it as well as the Light Seeker's Tarot. So, but Three of Pentacles is always going to mean teamwork and learning a new skill and really mastering your skill so that you can get paid what you're worth because you have the competence of that skill. Nine of Wands also shows up. Nine of Wands has come in to say that, you've been through the battle and you won the war. It also, and this card says, you need to take a step back out of the situation. Then you will see more clearly. Okay? You need to take a step out of whatever situation you are in, you have put yourself in, Scorpio, so that you can see clearly what is going on. Okay? Nine of Wands, determination, stamina, courage, persistence, and also setting really comfortable, practical boundaries. Okay, so step out so that you can set up some boundaries, so you can take a look at the whole situation. Six of Wands shows up. There is a victory in the future for you if you can, number one, remove this Nine of Wands energy where you feel undecided or you feel like you've gone through a battle, you feel beat up, but you feel like you want to persist anyway. There's persistence in this card, but there's victory through persistence. Okay, there's victory through persistence and through you persisted in learning your craft. There's persistence in learning your craft, and I do love that the persistence has come through as learning your craft and taking this higher awareness of yourself, Scorpio. You've raised your mental ability. You've raised your spiritual height, and that's why God has given you the bag. And you can get the victory from that. But you got to make sure that your Four of Cups, you're paying attention to the things that are being handed to you and given to you and not obsessing over things that you can't fix or you can't control. Four of Cups, he's over here looking at these empty cups, but he's not saying the hand of God, give him the cup. So it's like, you're so obsessed about money fluctuating but you're not, you're not looking at what is coming your way. So be conscious of that, Scorpio. Disregard the money fluctuations, because Ace of Pentacles says that you got the money coming to you. Let's get clarification. I want clarification on the Three of Pentacles. Improvements underway. This is you learning your craft and knowing your craft. This is competence in your workplace. However, and what you do for a living. 10 of Wands has shown up, and 10 is completion, but it also, this is like the card of getting out of your way. You feel burdened by some things that are going on for you, Scorpio. You have to remove the burdens, especially if they're other people's things. You can't take on everybody's problems. I'm going to say that one more time. You can't take on everybody's problems, Scorpio, because just because you figured out how to, the competence and studying that you've done in your way of creating, and you've gotten new skills in your business, doesn't mean that you got to do it for everybody else. So release the burden of that. Let's get clarification. 9 of Wands. Knight of Swords has shown up as clarification for this. This is act with certainty. This is like move forward. 9 of Wands says persistence, but you got to also act with certainty. Okay, you got to be persistent, but you got to act with certainty. And we're going to get clarification. 4 of Cups, the Magician. So you can disregard this feeling of not seeing what is being offered to you by really leaning into the power of the Magician. You have the ability to control your whole life, everything around you, earth, air, fire, water. You can do as above, so below. You can call in Holy Spirit, and you can control your life. So you have to really have some gratitude for the things that are being handed to you. And you've been a little bit like not observing, that's the word that God said, not observing what God is offering and giving to you, Scorpio. You've been ignoring it. So it's time for you to really be on receiving the things that God has for you. Set your soul journey card, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And you need to expand your consciousness and your awareness so that you can see when God is giving you the bag, okay? So you can really key into that magician power. Let's get you an angel card number. Boom, 333. You're being called upon to use spiritual gifts as a light worker. You heard that, Scorpio? You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. Assisting all of humanity, live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Come on, Scorpio, stop effing around. Stop fucking around. You need to use your light. 333. You can't make this up. Wow, this is a really good reading. At first, I was trying to figure out what was going on because 4 of Cups and you've been through the battle, won the war, like 9 of Wands, but you got the victory, But I was trying to figure it out. But now I see, you're being called. There's a calling upon your soul, Scorpio, for you to move into this light worker thing. And for you to know your worth, and really, because you've been doing the skills for the light worker, but you can't get out of your own way because you're afraid to do it. That's what I'm getting now. Whoa, what a big download. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. Please make sure to watch your sun, moon, rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week, especially while we're in Mercury's in retrograde. Okay? Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Come back next week for your Quick 6, infinite, timeless weekly reading. I'm your girl Lola, and I love you. You are whole, perfect, and complete, and a radiant point of light, Scorpio. Blessed by your presence. I'll see you soon. Bye.